Come on up here, John. Stay the hell away from me, John. All right. All right. It's the season of political assassination, you know. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
1 second.
All right, not, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just sexting. Don't worry, they're under 18. I mean, over 18. Okay, let's go. Game time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jon.
Thank you. Now shut the fuck up. This CD's for my grandmother. How do I sound? Fat? Good. That's what I'm going for. This doesn't have anything on it besides the two words, be funny. So I'm just going to keep staring at this. If you follow me on Twitter, you know I love to exercise. You can follow me at loves to exercise 69XXX. I end every tweeter with hashtag gotta run. I was actually here a couple weekends ago, and I gotta tell you, it looks a whole lot less dumpy from this angle. My brother was in a battle of the bands. He's in a screamo band, and if you're not aware what screamo is, don't worry about it. It's probably the worst thing that ever happened in the music industry. They had a lead singer. He was about 5 foot tall, 96 pounds, a little Indian guy. And the sound check lady was just like, give me your max volume. And I swear to God, this is the exact noise he made. I'm like, what the fuck? It's the goddamn dinosaurs! It wasn't the dinosaurs, it was this little Indian guy. That one's for my mother. But, oh my God, these screamo bands, I don't know what their deal is. They're awful, though. The whole time I was just thinking, I wonder if they're going to follow this one up with a cover from Air Supply. If that's not recent enough for you, I'll do it again. I wonder if they're going to follow this up with a cover by The Fray. Thank you. I also was wondering, how much does it cost to actually hire Cookie Monster as your lyricist? Do you pay him in cookies? I don't know. If Romney's elected, though, they're all gone. You know, Cookie Monster, Oscar, the garbage eater, the Big Bird. I hate technology. And technology started it. They drew first blood. Technology sends me these random texts from all over the place, just at random times. I'll be just sitting at home, 7 o'clock. I'll get a random text from some blank number I don't know. Hey, I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I'm going to go work out, then I'm going to eat something. I don't know what's happening. What's up with you? And then I like to fuck with them. I'm like, well, you know, she was talking back to me, and then she said I had to pay her. So then I smacked her in the back of the head with the shovel, went out back, started digging the hole, and the cops rolled by, so I'm going to leave the country for a couple weeks. So I'm not going to be in town for a while. That's what's happening. Thank you. That joke is called the dead prostitute text. My brother drives me home from UWM every day because we live in the suburbs, and I'm completely out of it most of the time. And he was saying some bullshit about some ditz in his class, like, yeah, no, she was wearing the ass hat. So I was like, so something just sparked in my brain. I was like, oh my God, I thought of the greatest TV punchline of all time. I thought I just was like sitting in the chair and just kind of like leapt up and said it like mumbling, but I actually did it more like this. I was like, oh God, who wears the ass hat now? He swerved and almost hit 7 people, killing them. But everyone lived, no need to worry, no police report was filed. Just checking to make sure I'm still being funny. I really hate skinny people because you're all fucking morons. Skinny people have this tendency of saying the phrase, I was so excited or I was so happy, I was like a fat guy chasing an ice cream truck. And I don't know if you're aware, but why the fuck would a fat guy be chasing an ice cream truck? You're fat for two reasons. One, you don't like exercise. Two, you like to eat. At no point in my life have I ever wanted to chase a truck driven by a homeless man for an American flag-colored dildo rocket, icicle, popsicle. It's like, what the hell is happening to this country? Morons, you're all morons. I enjoy a good hockey game. So last winter I was at a Admirals game at the Bradley Center. And if you're not aware, they normally have a noise-o-meter or a noise meter of some sort that says, make some noise. And then no matter what the crowd's doing, it gradually rises. At the Admirals game, though, they had completely given up, and they just decided to put on the screen, scream. Not knowing me, this is what happened next. Ah! And the lady in front of me, she got so offended. I was like, what do you expect? I'm sitting back here. I've been geeking out for the past half hour. I'm high as a kite, and all of a sudden, I'm just reading and reacting. The exact same thing happened about 16 seconds later when they put on the big screen, Yell. Oh, man. Thank you. I don't know if you guys are aware. I'm going to teach you something real quick. Caribou are freaking geniuses. They can migrate across an entire continent with no help from anyone but the thing in front of it. Americans need a GPS, as it was pointed out earlier, to go a half hour down the street. So just thought I'd let you know, we're all pucked in the end. Pucked is my way of fragilely saying we're all fucked in the end. I have two goals in life. One of which is to become emperor of the world. Let me say that again. Emperor of the world. I do that by first becoming emperor of the United States and then the world. But that's for another date. My second goal is to not go to prison. Because with my looks, I will easily be raped in prison. There is no doubt about it. And let me tell you why. Long, luscious locks, beautiful curves, and ample breasts. I'm an easy target. Let me give you an example. Man or woman? Thank you. That's my entourage, if you're wondering. I'm pretty poor, so I go to the budget theater a lot. The only reason I know it's the budget theater is because it looks like the foreclosed building next to the hospital. I was there with my buddy, and it was... we got there like a half hour before the movie, so I'm like, I'm not going to fucking save anybody else's seat. So it's like, my buddy, empty seat, me, empty seat. Mostly because when I go to movies, I just don't laugh like, ha 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 ha. I like to laugh like a crazy person. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Did you see that? So like 5 minutes before the movie starts, this lady comes up to me and she's like, is anyone sitting there? And I looked at her, I looked at the seat, I looked at her, side to side, and the seat, diameter, and I said, with a smile on my face, I sure hope so. She decided to sit 3 seats down and put her big black husband next to me. That was awkward, because when the movie started, I was laughing ferociously, and I was like, ha ha! Did you see that? It's a teddy bear. It can't have sex. You get it? It doesn't have a dick. Yeah, but he's like, in the interview, I'm going to have sex with your wife. He didn't say anything, though. I was like this big black guy. I was hoping he was just going to be like, cracker, please. Because that would mean I've been accepted. I have goals to be famous in life. Not necessarily famous, but just completely filthy rich. Because if I become filthy rich, I can start a foundation like Bono. And my foundation comes out of, I recently learned via Wikipedia that over 2 million people die a year of diarrhea. Hey, shut the fuck up. That's not a joke. I don't have an alcohol problem. I just like to drink a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to solve diarrhea in this country because you can just go to the pharmacy and get it taken care of. I'm going to solve diarrhea in Africa. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to learn how to pilot a plane. And if you're not aware, the best way that isn't a pill or a potion to get rid of diarrhea is Gatorade. So I'm going to fly over Africa and dump a shit ton of Gatorade on them like they just won the fucking Super Bowl. At the same time, we're going to have Queen's We Are the Champions playing in the background. And I'm going to be sitting at a microphone at the cockpit like, we are the champions, my friends. And all the Africans on the ground are going to be like, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. Bum, 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 bum. Excuse me. I just farted at the same time I burped. That's like a medical misdemeanor. I got it. So when they're all sticky, I'm going to flood them with Pepto-Bismol then on the next plane ride over. And that'll make the country nice and pink. Thank you. I'm Jon Richie. You can look me up anywhere.
Jon Richie, everybody. Is that right? Richie?